Hello, I'm Mighty J Cosplay, and in today's video I'm gonna show you how to turn from this to this. I start tracing my face using the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil and shade Endless Cacao. I don't talk in the video about all the products I used for this makeup, but you can find a complete list in the description down below. I prime my lips with a thin layer of yellow lipstick. I then fill those parts on the side of my face using the Marin Paradise paint in Mango. Then I mix in some Marin Paradise paint in light brown to add some shading on the top side of those parts. I then repeat a similar process with the Marin Paradise paint in Mango and light brown for those parts of my face as well. Then I start filling the middle part of my face using the Marin Paradise paint in yellow. Then I add a touch of Marin Paradise paint in white for highlight, and I slightly blend it with the yellow body paint. I first forgot that part under the forehead, and I do it using the Marin Paradise paint in Mango and slightly shading with light brown. I add those lines of Marin Paradise paint in dark brown, I slightly blend it, and then I mark some highlight with white body paint. Then I start filling some of the red parts of the mask using the Marin Paradise paint and Beach Berries. Then for this part on the top of the head, I add some highlight in white and I do the shading using the Marin Paradise paint in red. Then I will just basically repeat the same process for all of the other red parts of the mask. For those little segments on top of the head, I'm adding some highlight at the bottom of them and some shading on top of them. For those parts on my jawline, I first start with the Marin Paradise paint in red with the deepest part, and then I fill the rest of it using the Marin Paradise paint in Beach Berry. I want to get a higher contrast next to the part where I added some white highlight, so I'll also deepen the shade a little bit using dark brown. For those parts on the side, I repeat pretty much the same process I did for the top of the head, basically putting the exterior side with the white highlight and then adding the shading in the part that is more toward the middle of my face. For those parts on the side, I first start doing the line with red and just filling the rest with Beach Berry. I also had some outline using dark brown. Then I just paint my ears with Beach Berry. I fill those parts on my cheeks using the Marin Paradise paint in Storm Cloud Grey and deepening the shades on the side using black. I add some white eyeliner on my waterlines, then I prime my eyelids with white concealer and then I top it using a white metallic eyeshadow. Then I go around the eyes on all sides except the top side, and I had different shade of blue metallic eyeshadow. I start with the lighter one and a wider brush, and then I use a smaller brush to apply the darkest shades. Then I use a light golden eyeshadow to top pretty much everywhere where I applied yellow body paint. Then using an eyeshadow brush, I top some of those parts when I want less highlight with a little less reflective golden eyeshadow. I use a shade a little bit darker. Then I go over the places where I applied mango body paint with a dark golden eyeshadow, and then I go over the places where I mixed in brown when I did the shading with an even darker shade of golden eyeshadow, basically one that has some green undertone to it. Then I add a thin line of dark brown eyeshadow using a liner brush, and I smudge it a little to deepen the shade. I then repeat a similar process for that plate under my forehead. Then for the places where I add some highlight with white body paint, I top them with white highlighter. For the red parts, I'm basically topping each color of red body paint with a matching color of metallic eyeshadow. So I'm using a light red and a dark red metallic eyeshadow. Then at some spot I will redo the outline with dark brown eyeshadow and slightly smudging it to deepen the shade as well. Also for that part, I will also top the places where I added highlight with white body paint. I will top them also using some white highlighter. And finally for the gray parts, I top them with dark silver eyeshadow and redo the shading with black eyeshadow. And this is the final result. So I made a cosplay SFX makeup of Iron Man. So I hope you really enjoyed the video. If so, please feel free to give a like and subscribe to the channel for more cosplay SFX makeup tips and tricks and cosplay SFX makeup tutorials. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye!